two teams will line up for their respective national anthems. Well, there you have it. This home crowd, rapturous applause for their national anthem. Mungo Ibaraki Africa, God bless Africa. And before that, following tradition, you heard the national anthem of the visiting side. And that was Burundi's Burundi Bawaku, which means our Burundi. I think these match officials will be as keen as the players and you, the fans, just to get on with the game. Time for a team photo. As you see the lineups. Coach Etienne Ndai Ragije, only a recent coach. Took over from Emmanuel Amunike. He was axed after Africa Cup of Nations back in June and July. match officials today come from Zimbabwe. Referee Norman Matamera. He'll be ably assisted by Thomas Kusoza, Luxon Nahara and Brighton Kimene. And the two team captains on the left, Tanzania on the right, Burundi. Tanzania's captain looks like it's Mbwana Samata. Or Burundi, it is Saido Berarhino. The final countdown to the second qualifying round of World Cup Qatar 22 in Africa. 1-1, this match perfectly poised from the first leg on Tuesday in Burundi. Well, he's done all he can do now. At least he's done the lion's share of his preparation. There'll be fine-tuning from there on in. Norman Matamera just waiting to give the signal. It's a long hold. A very long hold. And they're off. And it's Burundi who kick off. That's more like it. Teasing ball in early on. Early test for the goalkeeper. And he came through it well. Cedric Amissi with a teasing cross. Nicely weighted pass. Controls well. Dummies. First time shot. Ricochets off the defender. Clear to the halfway line. That was well collected, it has to be said. And that's a nice little pass. Burundi go for goal! Well, it wasn't on target, but he wasn't far off. Excellent opening few minutes of this match. Lovely pass into space. And he's not happy. Decided to go for goal himself. It's well won. Nicely laid off. Perfect weight on that touch. Too much. That's an easy collect for Juma Kazeja. Experienced goalkeeper. There's the Burundi coach, Olivier Nyongeko. Well, his celebration after they scored in the first leg, I think that will go down in Burundi footballing history. Teasing ball, well dealt with. And Missy hoiking the ball forward. Bakanamwo. Let's the ball go out of play. Here he is again, looking for options. A lot of air on that ball. Sign of early nerves. Udinado dispossessed. That's well anticipated. Final delivery wasn't too good though by Abu Bakr. Nicely done. There's the right pass. A little bit too much on it. The home fans like that. The coach, less so, I imagine. Playing in very hot, sticky conditions. It's been a breakneck start to this match. Sure, both coaches would like their teams to play with more composure as we get deeper into the game. A heavy back pass. Goalkeeper Kazeja dealt with it well enough. Good teamwork. Ball drilled forward, and how perfect delivery. Needs support. That's good defending. And Masuva dispossessed by that man. Excellent defending. Frederick Sabiuma. Taken quickly was the corner. Only half cleared. Good period here for Tanzania. And rather telegraphed there by Samata. Kelvin Yondan. Get a second bite of the cherry. This time he pumps the ball up. Well, understandably, he was put under pressure with that pass. This is the Tanzania coach, Etienne Ndayiragije. Route 1. It certainly worked for Tanzania the other day. Not so for Burundi there. Appeals, and the referee responds. Tanzania beginning to spray the ball around nicely now. Goes past his mark. Oh dear. An air kick. Well, that is a very, very strange decision indeed. I was convinced. Oh, well spotted by the referee. I stand corrected. Referee's always right. Should know that by now. Corner to be taken from the left. Nkola got ahead to it. Well, that was Mbawama Samata. Coach Ndayiragije has spotted something. Not quite a free header. A lot of Burundi defenders covering the goal line. Cacophony of noise here. It really is deafening. As I said earlier, this national stadium, twice the size of the venue these two nations played in on last Tuesday. Lovely, lovely body feint. Bit risky. And the pass was nowhere near as good as the body swerve. That's terrific upper body strength by Samata and great balance. Here he is again. Ghosting past his defenders. Well, that's well taken. Now the man in goal didn't play the first leg for Burundi. Justin Ndikumana, he replaces Jonathan Nahimana. That's a good ball into space. Slight hesitation. And the decision going Tanzania's way. Mohamed Anisi with the opportunity. That was a well fought for header there. Wasn't easy for Berahino. And that's a well-won corner. Burundi, this man's team, have come back into the game in the past 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes, I should say. They've only been playing 9 minutes. Not busting a gut. Rushing over before the corner kick. It will be Gael Bigirimana. Plays his football in Scotland at Hibernian in the Scottish capital Edinburgh. Not the best of deliveries. Didn't clear the first defender. Tanzania with a chance to break. 4 against 5. Through ball, brilliant burst of speed. Oh, that's superb defending. Cedric Amisi, he's not even a defender. The man who scored Burundi's goal on Tuesday against Tanzania. Sterling bit of defending. That was an awkward kick. Didn't seem to get a clean purchase on it. He's put his teammate into trouble. Flag's gone up though. It's down now. Tanzania. Suva running the corner kick. Joel Bakananwo. Can't blame him, but under pressure by his teammates, his fellow fullback, Ramazini. Deep corner. Bit too much on the pass. And in the end, Kazeja collecting comfortably. Superb distribution, look at that. Straight to his teammates' feet. Abubakar with a give and go. Now what's the decision? Tanzania, in the form of Mbwana Samata, expecting for a little bit more after this challenge on Hassan Dilunga. Corner kick it is. Hashimi Ramana will breathe a sigh of relief. A big one. Corner kick knocked in by Idinado. Didn't start the last game. Came on in the second half though. That was too casual. Only got lucky there. Burundi in general did. Cool ball watching in my opinion. Quarter of the way through the opening first half. No goals so far. And that's just how it was in the opening leg. In fact, there were no goals there until the 81st minute. Well, they ran into trouble there, did fist on Razak. Tidy play. Very tidy. Needs a good delivery. And Missy. This will fall to Bakanamwo. Well taken down. And just as well cleared as well. Well spotted. Lovely first touch by Samata. Star player for Tanzania. Africa-based Footballer of the Year in 2015. Plays his football in Belgium for Genk. We're champions in that country last season. It's the Jupiler League, and you'll see Genk, if you wish, in the Europa League this season. Just both teams prefer playing the passing game on the deck, on the floor, that is. Patient approach. Mohamed Anissi. Well, he got bored of the passing game. Went for the direct approach. Too direct. Quite the gift for Kazeja. Constant backdrop of hooters blaring in the background here. Nice ball into space. 2 against 1. Takes the wide approach. He's not happy at all. That was Mohamed Anissi. Kelvin Yondan. Not happy at all. Tanzania have to defend this set piece. Message from the sidelines. Again, not the best of corner deliveries. Didn't get past the first defender. After an explosive opening 5 minutes, this game has turned into cat and mouse. Good clearance by the goalkeeper Kazeja. Turned defence into attack. Here's his opposite number. Ndikumana. Good clearance by him too. As I said, he's replaced Jonathan Nahimana in goal. They do like attacking down this left channel. Dilunga muscled off the ball by Diamond Ramazzini. Berahino. Good advantage played by the referee there. Haruna Shamte stood his ground. Tanzania come away with the ball. Now they'll try the right channel. Well, left. That's better. Don't want to do too much of the pretty stuff. Right by the corner flag. Nice little chip. Anisi. A free waving play on. He knows it's been a foul. Parahino. Referee thought about whistling. And now the ball has gone out of play. Will the referee have words with the guilty party? And we're back in the game. Very composed in defence of Burundi. All of a sudden, a lot of space on this right wing. That's a terrific pass. Great run. Final ball, though, left a lot to be desired. Things ever so slightly rattled there in defence was Kelvin Yondon. It was a strong clearance, but he had time to play the ball out. Sign of nerves. That's a good ball in. And the goalkeeper didn't seem too bothered, Kazeja. And Messi was loitering with intent. Second top scorer in qualifying for the CAN with 6 goals is Mohamed Anisi. Appeals for handball against Samata. Eventually given. Considerable time delay. Ndikumana. Oh, bad clearance. Easily intercepted. Well, the fans are celebrating. Not a goal, nowhere near it. But that was a superb interception by that man, Frederick and Sabiyuma. If he hadn't stuck his boot out there, Tanzania would have been clean in. Corner kick. We've seen a lot of them so far in this half. And once again, it's a poor delivery. Well won and equally well cleared. Comes back in again. Strong in the air, the Tanzania, 50-50. Only ran into trouble there, didn't he? Mohamed Amisi. Well, we're only halfway through the opening 45 minutes. Serious tactical coaching there from Tanzania's coach, Etienne Ndayirakije. They have to defend a corner here first. Better delivery. Well taken away. That's a great touch. What's his pass going to be like? Pretty good. Very good, in fact. And Suva had his pocket picked there. Excellent play by Joe Bakanamwo. End-to-end stuff so far. Ramadan. Oh dear. Panic stations in the defence there for Burundi. And I think that got a deflection. Didn't look like the natural trajectory from the position of his boot. Well, panic over. (50-50). Thought the referee was going to play advantage. That's the pass. Killer speed, he's so confident on the ball. Dispossessed there though. Easy ball in. We just needed to stretch just a little bit more, maybe about 5-10 centimeters. Simon Suva. The run was good, not offside. Took the long way round though. Excellent delivery, Basamata. Glancing header, works like a charm. May not have looked it, but Dilunga's challenge just about did enough. Busy approach of Idinado. Another advantage. Too much on that, even with backspin. He would like he was just getting his range. Salum Abubakar. Nicely taken. Ernesto Nyoni. Referee's assistant telling Tanzania where he wants the kick taken from. That's good. Good to assert your authority. Important not to be too impressed by players. Lovely turn. Dance past his marker. Rather run into trouble there. But he redeems himself. Final pass. Let him down. That's a foul. Another advantage. Samata drawing two defenders in. Ramadan, outside of the boot. It was impressive. Very impressive to watch. And it's earning the corner kick. Big defenders have come up for it. Left footer in swinger. There it is! Tanzania break the deadlock. 1-0. Sweet corner kick with the left boot. The home fans go delirious. They've got their noses in front. Look what it means to them. Well, they had to come from behind in the first leg. This time, on home soil, they take the lead. Inquest taking place in the Burundi defence. Now, was the goalkeeper Justin Undikumana at fault? Sweet delivery. Well, it really was. Goalkeeper in no man's land. And you know what? That might even be a known goal, you know. And it's the number 3, Bakanwamo, who had the last touch, but that was when the ball was over the line. Well, it doesn't really matter who scored it. Tanzania lead 1-0. And that means they lead 2-1 on aggregate. Burundi need to score 1 goal to force extra time, and 2 goals if they're to win the game within the regulation 90 minutes. It's a tall order. Tanzania, a much bigger country, did well, kept the ball in play. Well played, Juma Kaseja. Not hanging around. Lovely skills by Cedric Anissi. Can they compose themselves, the visitors? Tanzania looking to go for the jugular. They say you're never as vulnerable as when you've just scored a goal. But equally, sometimes you're never as rattled as when you've just conceded a goal. Nice 1-2 combination. Oh dear. The less said about that effort, the better. Dilunga blazing the ball wide over the crossbar. Past the half-hour mark. Once again, good reflexes and reactions by the Tanzania goalkeeper. Playing with confidence, Tanzania. It's to be expected. But they don't want to get ahead of themselves. Lots of football to be played yet. Yes, he spotted the space and went for it. Gets it back, does Mkude, and sends it back to his goalkeeper. It's confident play It's exhausting for the opposition, Burundi. Tanzania letting the ball do the work for them. And Burundi are having to chase it left, right and centre. Yeah, showed a bit too much of that. Good decision by the referee. Terrific pace to the game now. Kelvin Yondan keeps it simple. They got lucky, Tanzania. They go for goal! Rasping drive. Just over the crossbar. Abu Bakr. Well, from open play, I think that's the best chance of the game. Inches wide. Referee spotted something. It's the Tanzania goalkeeper, Juma Kaseja. The referee, in no uncertain terms, is telling the goalkeeper he will not tolerate time wasting. His two central defenders, Erasto Vignoni, Kelvin Yondan. Constant dialogue with him. He's getting medical attention. Well, his teammates take on liquids. And judge for yourselves. Yes, I think that came off the chest of the Burundi defender. Or maybe not even a defender. Certainly an outfield player. The referee will certainly add stoppage time on at the end of this first half. Tanzania. It's very animated between the players. And so is it in the stands. High fives all around. It's part of the dance. What would it mean to either nation to reach the second round proper? Second qualifying round on the road to Qatar 2022. 5 African nations will qualify. As I said, 14 winners of the 14 games of the first qualifying round will join the 26 higher ranked nations in Africa to make 40. They go into 10 groups, 4 teams per group, and the 10 winners will then play off against each other. The 5 winners of those games will book their tickets to Qatar 2022. Some way down the line. You've got to put in the hard yards first, which these two countries are doing here. From Tanzania again, winning most of the midfield duels. Deep cross. Oh, what a first touch. Appeals to handball. Certainly looked like it. Well, I would like to see that again after Nado's cross is dealt with by Burundi. Back to the goalkeeper, Kaseja. He's made a full recovery. To look like handball. Lovely pass. Well spotted by Abu Bakr. It was a wild challenge, an effective one. And this is where Burundi really need to improve in the second half. They're losing the midfield battle. Chance now though. Bearing down on goal. Kaseja saves the day, keeps his side in the lead. Relief by Kelvin Yondon. Well, that was Burundi's best chance of the game. Let's take another look. Pulls the trigger. Goalkeeper does well to hold the ball. But it wasn't that testing his drive, you have to admit. 5 minutes till the half-time whistle. Although I'm convinced that we'll have extra stoppage time and quite a few delays. Goodness me, he's getting through that chewing gum, isn't he? Burundi player down. Looks like he's taken a knock to the ankle. Samisi, goal scorer from the first leg. His coach, Olivier Nyongeko. King worried. Cheering his team on and urging them to keep their cool at the same time. It's an impressive arena. National Stadium here, the Benjamin Mkapa National Stadium. Relatively new arena, built in 2007. And neither team has won their last 5 games. Not in the regulation time. Tanzania beat Kenya in the Africa Nations Championships in the first round. After both legs ended goalless, was well played. Did look out of play. Mohamed Amisi forced out of touch onto the touchline. Tanzania needed penalties to beat Kenya. That was just a month ago at the start of August. They did that in Nairobi. A test of character that. Penalty shootout in front of away fans. He went down rather easily, but he gets the free kick. Referee was some distance behind the game. It's Samata. Now he's been credited with the goal, but as I say, I think it may well have come off the Burundi player. Just over 3 minutes till that half-time whistle. Burundi can't afford to concede a second goal before the break. That really would be curtains, you feel. Well dealt with by Shimirimana. Still with the blue shirts of Tanzania. And Burundi should take their time now. Once again, any loose balls in midfield hoovered up by Tanzania. Nice turn of speed there by Nado. Yoni leaving it to the last minute, protecting the ball for his goalkeeper Kazeja to collect. It's one of the first balls down that left channel to go astray. Up until then, Tanzania's passing has been very slick and accurate. Heavy first touch. Well, that was passive play by Burundi. He's earned a free kick, but he was guilty of ball watching there. First yellow card of the game. And it goes to Hassan Ramadan. Rash challenge, sliding tackle. Now that might play against him in the second half. Plays with his heart on his sleeve. Looks to have a short fuse as well, does Hassan Ramadan. Mohamed Amisi is the man down. Burundi can't afford to lose him. If you didn't hear, we'll have 2 minutes stoppage time. So Burundi with a free kick. Cedric Amisi will take it. It's a good delivery. That'll be a goal kick. Burundi arguing the decision. Not quite sure how, or why rather. We're into the last minute of the first half. The second leg between Tanzania and Burundi. Got rather stuck under his feet. Nicely played though. Great save. Golden chance. This for 1-1 and it's there! Would you believe it? Burundi equalise on the stroke of half-time. And you have to say, it came against the run of play. Well, that is a hammer blow for Tanzania and a lifeline for Burundi. Well, their celebrations not as loud, but that's only because there are fewer fans, but they're every bit as meaningful and important. Great save, unselfish play, setting up the unmarked player, and Fiston Abdul Razak showing why he was the second best scorer in the CAN qualifiers. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what drama at the end of this 45 minutes. Tanzania looked like they were going to go in 1-0 to the good, 2-1 ahead on aggregate, and then in the closing seconds, Fiston Razak. Welcome back to Tanzania. This World Cup qualifier between Tanzania and Burundi. And Tanzania just about to kick off the second half, and we're underway. Well, I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall of the Tanzania dressing room at half-time. Just when you thought that they'd done everything they could in that first half, they were caught cold with an equaliser right on the stroke of half-time. So their coach, Olivier Nyongeko, will have been earning his dollars just to settle his side down, telling them all they need to do is play as they were. They were dominating the first half. All they need is another goal. Here they are, though, on the defensive. Goalkeeper Kaseja, not much he could do to stop that final shot for the equaliser. Nice dummy by Burundi. Ball still in play. Hooked clear. What a crucial hooked clearance that was as well by this man. Eraspi Unyoni. Corner kick then. Good start to the second half by Burundi. Ramazini with the outswinger, very deep, well collected. There's good chest control. Look at that. Tanzania, they've got the bit between their teeth. Silva barking at the ball boy to give him quick ball. Abubakar wants the ball back. Doesn't get it. Good decision by the referee. Let play go on, and play goes on. Oh dear. Trying to be too clever. I'm sure he realizes that. The captain as well, Mbwana Samata, might have been credited with Tanzania's goal on the half hour. But they need another one if they're to reach the second round of qualifying on the long road to Qatar 2022. Well kept in. Pretty good ball as well. Too close to the goalkeeper. Diku Manana. Still a strip of sunlight on the far side of the pitch. Enjoy it while it lasts. Deft turn. It's a better ball in. Good header. Flicked header. Hard to control though by Barahino. Man with vast experience. Played with West Bromwich Albion in the English Premier League. Now plays his football at Zolta Varga. Full member of the England squad before switching allegiance and deciding to play for the land of his birth. Left Burundi as a 10-year-old to join his family who'd already moved to England. Samata. Not as well. Not well enough though. Great interception. Got lucky there though, I felt. Trod on the ball. Quickly taken. Dilunga picked the pocket of his marker. Change of flanks. Want to run onto. Mohamed Amassi needs support. And he'll settle for the throw. Good defending by Hassan Ramadan. It's a loose ball there. Yondan launches it long. It's a good header. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Irinado. Not the best delivery, though. Had a lot of time as well. That was ball watching by the captain, Samata. Needed a call by his teammates. With a bit of space opening up here. Good vivacity. Nicely done. Through ball, and he was on his blind side. Yeah, question marks about the clearance there by Juma Kaseja. Benin's defence went back under pressure. Still with Burundi. Not for long. Chance of a counter. Well intercepted. It's the best of clearances, though. And the ball goes his way through that Burundi defence. Good luck with that. It's got scrappy, this game. At the start of the second half. That's better. Tidy piece of play. Here's the overlap. Well, that's a gift to the goalkeeper, Ndikumana. Good distribution. Bit of space here for Burundi on the left channel. Fast and furious. Look how keen they are to get on with the match. 50-50. And this another 50-50. Great turn. 1 against 5, and he still manages to get the shot off. Easy in the end for Ndikumana. That's sensible play by the goalkeeper. Just calming and slowing the game down. Msuva, ever so well here. Outside of the boot, shades of the Brazilian legend Romario. Berahino. Switched allegiance from England to Burundi. Only this time last year. Played for the England under-21 squad. Called up to Roy Hodgson's full squad. Didn't actually make an appearance. Well worked. Using all the width of the pitch here, Tanzania. And they earn a free kick in a very compromising position. Abu Bakr has had a good start to the second half. "35 years of age. Well, that's why they won the free kick. It wasn't the initial challenge. It was the pulling of his shorts. And that could prove costly for Burundi. Big defenders of Tanzania. Yondan. Nyoni making their way forward. Ndikumana sets his defence. Only 2 men in the wall. Referee giving them clear orders. It will be Hassan Ramadan, the right back, a dead ball specialist. He needs to clear the wall at the very least. You know they're going to jump. It does, but in the end it's Amissi, Cedric Amissi, clears the danger. Here it comes again. Oh, that's a terrible defensive clearance. Chance now. The captain, Samata. I think he was taken by surprise, as we all were perhaps. Once again, Ndikumana will take his time, puffs his cheeks out. The first touch was good. It was put off by the Burundi defender. It's all Tanzania now. Flag's gone up. Won't count. It wouldn't have counted. He is in the thick of the action, is Msuva. Got the equaliser in the first leg. That's a great touch by the captain, Samata. Rather casual. Coming up to that 1 hour mark. It's a heavy first touch by Burundi. Concede possession. Neither team wants this to go to extra time. It's certainly not a penalty shootout, but needs must. If they do, they will. Ball over the top with backspin. Kept in play. And that's a gift for Ndikumana. Sportsman behaviour, but the Tanzania striker gets away with it. Misjudged by the Burundi midfielder. It will be a Burundi throw-in. And a second. Quickly taken. And a third. Well, this is how to make up the yards. Not exactly hard yards either. Cedric Amissi, goal scorer from the first leg. Decent delivery, very decent. Completely unmarked. What can he do with it? Barahino. Ball ends up on the roof of the net, to the relief of Tanzania. You cannot take your eyes off this man, especially if you're a Tanzania defender. Back to the goalkeeper, Juma Kaseja. Route 1. That's how they equalised last Tuesday. Dukimana. Put under pressure. Well, goes to show. Route 1 can work sometimes. Needs to go wide. It does. He's isolated here. Here's the support. Stands on the ball. He gets away with it. Beautiful pass. Appeals for handball. They'll have to settle on not even a corner kick. That'll be a goal kick, says the referee. Norman Matamara. And we have a substitution. And off goes Hassan Dilunga. And he's replaced by Farid Musa. Came on as a substitute in the first leg, but only 3 minutes from time. Now he's got much longer to make an impact. Plays his football in Spain, Tenerife. Well, football-wise, it's Spain. Geographically, it's Africa, Canary Islands. Lovely pass, well taken. Well, that would have been a superb substitution. First touch of the ball for the substitute, Farid Musa. Very good chest control, setting himself up. Came to nothing. We're past the hour mark. Still at least half an hour, just under half an hour to play. We got 2 goals in the last 10 minutes in the first leg on Tuesday. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if there were at least another goal here in the time left to us. Plays into Tanzania's hands. Or feet, should I say. That pass. Not what they want. That's better. Once again, the backspin stops the ball going out of play. Lovely pass. Options as well. Drop of the shoulder. Nado needs support and gets it. Lovely ball over the top. Decent ball in and well cleared. Just beginning to turn the screw now with Tanzania. Urged on by their Ham fans. So go all the way back to the goalkeeper. He'll have stepped out of his box. Yoni. Yondan. Good run. Good awareness. Just hung back on the shoulder of his taller, much taller opponent. So he's made just the one change. As Etienne Dairagije. Use the runner as a decoy. Not sure it was the best idea. Ran into trouble. That's great defending by Burundi. Goalkeeper will take his time. Not the first time we've seen the long ball, and don't be surprised to see a lot more of it. And the substitution warming up for Tanzania. This will be Gadiel Kamagi coming on. No, I beg his pardon. It's a Burundi substitution. Direct run, nice cutback, crucial interception. There's a foul as well, referee's just spotted it. Well, it looks spectacular. Hassan Ramadan. That's the interception. Well, it wasn't malicious. The striker had every right to go for the ball. Berahino apologises. And Berahino gets a yellow card for that. Well, you can't really call it a tackle. He was just bearing down on goal. What impact will those substitutions have on this game? Tanzania on the attack. They want this game sealed and in the bag in the next 20 minutes. Bubabka feeding his winger. He settles for the throw-in. It's good play by the defender. Just did enough to put off the full-back. I can confirm that the substitution for Burundi was Omar Ogandu came on, replacing Bienvenu Kanakimana. There is the second substitution for Tanzania. So Gadiel Kamagi comes on. And he replaces Hussein Mohammed. Telegraph ball. But well played by Samatta. Before he was fouled, great anticipation. It's a nice gesture. Sometimes players can go through the motions after making a foul with, you might call it fake apology. That seems to be genuine. Game's been played in a good spirit. Just a couple of yellow cards. Tanzania have used up 2 of their substitutions compared to just the 1 for Burundi. If the game goes to extra time, that could well prove telling. Amazini. Kamagi, the man who's just come on. And now Tanzania go for broke. This corner kick is taken. And a great one. Not for the first time. A pass goes astray there. Well, they've done their job. Got to leave it to their teammates. Tanzania and their coach will be hoping they can avoid any injuries in the time left in this match. Sometimes when you're staring extra time in the face, a coach likes to leave one option up his sleeve. By that I mean a substitution. Ambitious effort. And what can you read into that chance by Bigirimana? Taking his time is Kaseja. Tired cross. This is a chance on the left boot, screwed it wide. Well, he exclaims. There was a chance for Idinado. 50-50, ding-dong duel. Good control by Ravazzini. Shabani has his pocket picked. Now as a substitute, Shante for Tanzania, their third substitute, I should say. Tamagi gets it back, lovely give and go with a back heel. Decent ball in, naturally left-footed, and doesn't it show? Captain Saidu Barahino kicks the ball out of play. It's because he must have eyes on the back of his head. Saw that his teammate was down. Must have received a call. Now what will Tanzania do? Yes, it's their throw. But will they do the sporting thing and throw it straight back to Burundi? It looks serious, given the stretcher and the grimace. Looks to be a groin strain. So here's the dilemma. Referee just telling the throw-in taker. Up to the Burundi goalkeeper. Ndikumana has gone down. And I can only imagine that that's a spot of cramp. So out with a magic spray. And this looks like a third and final substitution for Burundi. It's the last we'll see. Himid Mao. Ten minutes of the regulation 90 minutes left to play. 1-1 on the day, 2-2 on aggregate as the ball comes in. It was deep, all right. Too deep, I would say. Yoni, that's the hot-footed back into defence. Nado keeps alive his energy levels. It's most impressive. And that's a superb pass. Here's the support. Oh yes, what a late lunge of a tackle by Ramanzini. Kamagi beats the pass and gets the free kick. Desperate lunge by Hussein Shabani. Free kick. Look at Berahino. That's the captain's role. Just calming his teammate down, getting him away from the referee. Tanzania with a free kick. Samata, 26-year-old, top goal scorer in the Belgian league last season. Well, it was too much in the end, and he knows it. Body language speaks leagues. His head is down. He wants to get it up before the end of the game. All the way back to the goalkeeper. That's the idea. Kaseja gratefully accepting the ball. Who'd be a coach? Tempers just fraying, boiling over a little. So much at stake. Referee imposing his will. Will he have a word with the two captains? Drop ball. Burundi, the first to react. Six minutes to go of normal time. Acres of space here for Burundi. And that was overhit. The substitute, Bimenyimana. Look at that for a run. Will it be telling? Oh my word, just off the post. Long bursting run. Now the substitute, Haruna Shamte, did the right thing, knew where the ball was being directed, full stretch, agonizingly bouncing wide of the mark. Just couldn't direct it home. The goalkeeper's gone down again. Zundukyomana. This will be Burundi's third and last substitution. As the goalkeeper gets attention. Here is the newcomer. Welcomed on by the previous substitute, Bimenyimana. And there's a last-minute tactical switch as well. Shaziri Nahimana, the man coming on. Can he get the goal, which would make him a folk hero back home? Burundi are on the attack. Bit of space here, and that will be a corner kick. Squeaky bottoms time, as Alex Ferguson used to say. Burundi snatched a goal at the end of the first half. Can they do it again at the end of the second half? And if they do, well, you would think it'd be mission impossible for Tanzania to come back from. In swinger. Decent ball in. Hacked clear. And the counter-attack. Well, it's not on. Ball's loose in the air. Very dangerous kick. Last chance saloon here for Tanzania. Ball falls nicely. Great save. Ndukyomana. Well, he was in the right place. Certainly the right time. Snapshot by Shamte, the substitute. .50-50 ball. Well, he slipped at the wrong time, Barahino. Pinball type football. Ball's loose, he's in space here. And he turned back. Oh my word, what a save! Brilliant save. The Burundi bench thought it was in. The substitute, Bimenyimana. Ever such a sweet strike. Now, I thought he should have gone for goal there, and selfishly played it back, and what a strike. Terrific stop by Kaseja. We will have 4 minutes additional time. 4 minutes for either of these two nations to book their place in the second round of Africa World Cup qualifying. Deep corner kick. Goalkeeper was well off his line. Gone out of play. He needs to go forward. Still with the boys from Burundi. Clever pass into space, change of direction for the attack. Over the top, trying to go round the back. Burundi man down. Tanzania will play on. Three minutes left before extra time looms large. Samata caught late. Referee plays on. Too much on that. That's a gift for the goalkeeper, Dikyamana. Goes without saying. Two minutes left. Tanzania, they want the job done before extra time. It's all Tanzania now. They're huffing and puffing. Virtually every Burundi outfield player is back in his final third. Tanzania will accept that. Into the final minute. Corner quickly taken. Goalkeeper at full stretch. Now. Blazed over the bar. Tanzania thought they might have had a penalty appeal or a penalty shout. Referee not buying. Well, 50-50. And there is the final whistle of regulation time. Some 10 seconds early. That's the scoreline from the second leg. Tanzania 1, Burundi 1. Tanzania took the lead on the half-hour mark from a corner kick. Samata given the goal on the stroke of half-time. Burundi snatched an equaliser through Fiston Abdul Razak. No goals in the second half, and that means extra 30 minutes of extra time. And if there are no more goals, then we head for the dreaded penalty shootout.
Let's go. Just make it happen. Make it
Well, this is an awkward time for players from both sides. Cramp is the obvious danger, as we see the Tanzanian captain, Mbwana Samata, getting a bit of attention. And all the Burundi players are up on their feet, bar the goalkeeper. And in half an hour's time, he may yet be called upon to be the star of the show. Simon Hatigard Msuva, certainly looking relaxed. Both teams have used up their allocated substitutes. Wonder how many of those late substitutions were expert penalty takers. I just confirmed that late substitution for Burundi was Shasia Nahimana, coming on for Frederic and Sabi Yumva. These fans putting the gamut of emotions. Some nervous looks from those Tanzanian fans. The Burundi supporters we saw earlier. It's almost as if they've exceeded expectations. Unioni. Five minutes. How long it's supposed to take between the end of regulation, 90 minutes. The start of extra time, I think we've gone over that, but if anybody's arguing. So Burundi ready and waiting, quite literally. They're the first to take their positions back on the pitch. Here comes the referee, Norman Matenera. And a pretty good match, along with his fellow officials from Zimbabwe. His nation expects inside this magnificent 60,000 national stadium, and it is Burundi who get the first half of extra time underway. Couple of give and goes for Burundi to start the 15-minute period. It did look like handball, well spotted. Kelvin Yondan doing the Maradona. Unusual free kick. Well, why not? Cedric Amasi. Everybody was expecting him to float the ball in. Tanzania do like playing the ball right down the sidelines. It's a free kick. Well, they were still arguing the toss there. Well, it looked like a foul. He's not happy. If looks could kill. Just needs to keep his cool now at this crucial juncture of the game. Duhain Davi trying to restrain his teammate. The face like thunder. Hassan Ramadan, decent delivery. Awkward height for the header. Too low to head, too high to kick. Flick on, probably the best he could have done with that. Scrappy start to this first period of extra time. And that's another example. And what was that? Fatigue or nerves? Lunyoni, accurate pass. Solid challenge. And the referee gives it to Tanzania. You take it quickly. Kamagi was the man brought down. Referee's got to get a handle on this match. It's in danger of boiling over. Berahino trying to lead by example. And a yellow card, Berahino. And you can see his facial expressions just keep cool. That's the substitute, Bimenyamana. Plays his football in Latvia. Only 21 years of age. And as it is, this is a free kick to Tanzania in a very, very good position. Loose in the air, 50-50. And the ball didn't bounce kindly. And that is a gift for Burundi. More speed, less haste. That could be the lesson from that exchange. From the free kick onwards. Too much huffing and puffing by Tanzania. Just need to get a foot on the ball. Cool heads. He ran into trouble there and he had a man free to his right. But they keep possession. Love to cut inside. Nice effort. Well, it was dipping. Half chance. Idinado with the effort. Well, it's not his extra time so far, is it? A yellow card and then a knock to the head for Bimenyamana. Barely been on the pitch for 20 minutes. Wild clearance. And if a goal does come in this extra time, 2 balls on the pitch. Got to get rid of one. Thank you. Here's a chance. Ball falls kindly. What a save! My word. He can't even bear to look. Fantastic opportunity. What can you say? Top marks to the goalkeeper. Justin Ndukwimana earning his cross there. Ball comes in, and it's a good clean take by the goalkeeper. Haven't always said that this match. And that chance for Tanzania certainly woken the game up and ignited the fans. The home fans at least. Flag stays down. 2-on-2. Golden opportunity. Well, that was a nothing ball. Berahino. Tanzanian defender's gone down. Well, Berahino, I think he should have, well, he certainly got the experience to do better than that. It was neither one thing or the other. Berahino's call is excellent. The flag stays down. At this stage, it's 2-on-2. He's either got to go for goal with his left boot or play a better cross. And in the end, he did neither. Can Burundi build on the positive energy from that attack? Five minutes left in this first period of extra time. Well, he went down very easily, did Amisi. But the referee bought it. Well, that'll be a free kick. Amisi makes his way to the edge of the penalty area. Deep delivery, free header, wide of the mark. It's that man again, Bimenyamana. Heavily involved in this first half of extra time, completely unmarked. It was a good header, it was powerful, but it wasn't on target. So a yellow card, clash of heads, and a very good opportunity. And he can't dwell on any of those episodes. Just got to get on with it. Live in the moment. Well, since that great opportunity for Tanzania in the form of Simon Msuva, it's been Burundi all the way. Oh, nicely taken. Picked his pocket. Acrobatic clearance. It's an overhead kick. But he barely had time to jump. Terrific technique. A little bit of space. Bigiramana feeds Mr. Action. Bimenyamana. Nicely done. Should have carried on himself. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. So is the counter-attack. That's good defending. Very good defending indeed. The big defender in Sabiyuma. The man who I think actually scored Tanzania's first goal through an own goal. Coming up to the end of this first period. Often in extra time. Two balls on the pitch. What happens now? Yeah. Back to where we were. As I was saying, in extra time, normally teams are so tired they can't muster anything really. Not the case here. Msuva. Nicely worked. Equally well defended. The counter-attack. It's got to go to Berahino's feet. Anything else isn't good enough. He can't hold the ball up if it doesn't go to his feet. Tanzania got the bit between their teeth. Well, that will go out of play. Here's a forlorn-looking Tanzania bench. Pressure's on them. They're playing at home. They're the bigger of the two nations. Both reached the CAN earlier this summer. Both crashed out in the group stage. One minute of additional time at the end of this first period. Decent delivery. That's a good call. And the goalkeeper's fullback, Ramazzini, told him there was no challenge at all coming from Tanzania. Ball controlled, albeit with the knees. Nicely done. To Hayin Davi. Once again, having a very good first period here. Sabiyuma, and there it is. End of the first period. The sweat continues to pour off the brows of the players. The scoreline stays at 1-1. It's an hour. It stayed the same. I'm not sure any footballer on the planet ever wants a penalty shootout. Not sure the two sets of fans involved do either. I'm absolutely sure the neutrals do. They love it. So in other words, both teams will be keen to finish the job in the next 15 minutes. But that's easier said than done. Two teams have been deadlocked pretty much throughout these two legs. All eyes on Hassan Ramadan. And he is, of course, the dead ball specialist for Tanzania. He would be expected to take a penalty for the team. The Taifa Stars, as they're known. Oh, no rest for the weary. It's straight back into it. Norman Matamara making his notes. Referee's just spotted it. So here we go. Final 15 minutes. Well, that's a... Well, I thought it took a deflection. It was a mazy run by Idinado. Who wants it more? Who's got the better stamina? That's just as important a consideration. One of these two teams, one of these two great nations, is a possible 15 minutes away from making their World Cup history. Neither of them has ever gone beyond the first round of Africa World Cup qualifying. In 1994, Burundi lost a crucial World Cup qualifying playoff to Guinea. Can they do better than that here? A good play by both players, both teams. Nicely weighted pass by Nado for Tanzania, and equally well intercepted. Emphatic clearance by Hussein Mohammed. He's boxed in and he's lost the ball. Blatant push. Good advantage by the referee. Just call it back for the throw in though. Yeah, that was an extra time type pass, wasn't it? Some tired limbs out there. Oh dear, they're tangling unnecessarily there. Yes, it's scrappy, all right. That's for Burundi. Very nervous looking bench. Well, it hasn't been pretty football so far at this second half start of extra time. Delayed whistle by the referee. Did play the advantage. Tanzania man is down. Idinado hobbles back onto play. Into play onto the pitch. Looking for an opening there was Yondan. Patient build-up here by Tanzania. Nicely done. Deep ball. Looking for captain Saidu Barahino. He did well there. Under pressure. Mignoni did pretty well too. Impressive run, especially after what? Nearly 2 hours of football. Keen to take the corner kick as well. Decent corner kick, too close to the goalkeeper. Took one for his team there. And he's clutching his thigh. Looked like he took an elbow to the small of his back. Well, the medics are on to look at Justin and Dikyamana. It's the substitute, Himid Mao. Just came on at the start of this second period of extra time, did Mao, replacing his nation's goal scorer, Mbwana Samata. Great view. It's been a great afternoon for the fans. They've made this match a nail-biting occasion it's been, and it's not over yet. Far from it. Fasten your seatbelts. The roller coaster ride to Qatar 2022 via Africa is continuing. There's a cool chap there with a raincoat. Does he know something we don't? The goalkeeper's back on his feet. A normal service can be resumed. It's a good header. That's what your teammates want to see. Conviction. Crucial touch by Anisi. Barahino holding the ball up nicely. Needs support, goes alone. It doesn't get the decision. Tanzania's throw. Great touch. Really was the deftest of touches by Shamtek. Brilliant play. The delivery wasn't bad. Here come Tanzania again. They've got the bit between the teeth. All the way down the line into the penalty area. Ball still alive. Once again. Chance now, far post. Ball got stuck under his feet. Well, just as well for him. The flag's up. If not, he might have been kicking himself. Idinado had an up and down kind of game. But that's when the ball got stuck under his feet. Even if it had been on target, there was no way through that knot of players. Doesn't give much away, does Idinado. 5 minutes left before the dreaded penalty shootout. Burundi. Oh, they're give the ball away cheaply. Tanzania go looking for glory. They're outnumbered. Switching the thrust of their attack. Kamagi cuts inside, forced inside. Acres of space on the right wing. Decent ball in. Well, too deep it proved. Musa. Another throw for Tanzania. Musa again. Good dummy. Kamagi. Will it fall to Musa? Referee spotted something. Just off the ball. He's having words. Just over 3 minutes to go. Ndikumana sets his defensive wall. Only 2 men in it, including Ramazzini. He's with Anisi. Taking his time. Not Ramadan this time. Will it be more direct? It will. Good clearance. Inyoni. Goalkeeper's missed it. So very nearly did his defender. Last gasp defending now for Burundi. Well, I think they'd probably take penalties. Two minutes left. Now what's that? Corner kick. Quickly taken. Nicely lofted up. And that'll be another corner kick. More desperate defending by Burundi. Quickly taken corner. Well, he's having a superb aerial battle, isn't it? Frederic Sebiyuma. Just buying time there. Understandably. Nahimana. Tanzania back on the ball. It's been like that for the last 5+ minutes. Clock's ticking down. Penalties are looming. Into the last minute. Nice dummy. Can he build on it? Anisi. Crowd roaring their team forward. But it's Burundi on the ball. Cue the boos. Nicely done. Pretty composed. Give that man a penalty kick. That looked like a foul. Led with his shoulder there. Referee's letting it go. The challenge by Shimirimana. 1 minute of additional time before a penalty shootout. And I think that's interesting. Tanzania have just, or rather Burundi, have made a very quick substitution. On comes Jonathan Nahimana, replacing Justin Ndikumana. And that, of course, is ahead of that penalty shootout. Well, better late than never. Substitution took place just in time. All eyes on the referee, Norman Matanera. Will he blow? "20 seconds left. Really is the last chance. Or rather, that was the last chance. Tanzania and Burundi cannot be separated. Their World Cup fate rests in a penalty shootout. What a way to reach the second round of Africa World Cup qualifying. Well, of the two coaches, the Tanzanian looks slightly more disappointed, I would say. As I said, his team were favourites. They were playing at home. Now the players, well, you hope for some players' sake that they know who will take the penalties already. Forewarned is forearmed and all that. There are some incredibly tight limbs out there. Teammates, or rather substitutes, are doubling as physios. Just making sure players, their teammates, don't cramp up. You certainly don't want that on your conscience. Cramping up just before a penalty kick. Well, I guess you could always interrupt your run. Now, these players have given absolutely everything. They've run their socks off in very trying conditions. Tar marks to Burundi. They've weathered the storm. Tanzania threw absolutely everything they had at them. I said a month ago, Tanzania beat Kenya in a penalty shootout in the African Championship, African Nations Championship, and that experience could prove very, very useful indeed. Neither team had won their last 5-6 matches. Both teams qualified for the CAN. That was earlier this summer. Between well, I shouldn't laugh, but I think that man, Jonas Mukedi, has just been asked if he wanted to take a penalty kick. I'm sure you read his facial expression. And that's only fair as well. Penalties have to go to players who are willing to take them. And by that, you think that would apply more to strikers and midfielders and defenders. Saïdou Berahino can afford a smile. Maybe that reflects his nation's underdog status. And they reached the Africa Cup of Nations this summer in Egypt. It's the first time they've ever done so. Tanzania did as well. I think that was the first time in some, what, 40 years, off the top of my head. Well, as you might expect, Saïdou Berahino should take one of the penalty kicks for his nation. He's their captain. Played in the English Premier League, supposedly the best league in the world. or if not the best, certainly up there. And this is important as well. Before the lonely walk, it's good for players to feel the respect, solidarity, and, dare I say it, love of their teammates. Now put yourself in this man's position. He's just come on, quite literally, off the bench. I think he was in goal for, what, 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of extra time. But it's true that with goalkeepers, the pressure is not on them. Pressure firmly on the penalty kick takers. Tanzania against Burundi. Great to see. Nice touch between the two goalkeepers. Referee Norman Matamera just running them through the rules as if they didn't know already. Cracks a joke, raises a laugh from Juma Kaseja. So, it will be Tanzania to take the first penalty kick. But who will it be? You know the goalkeeper. Erasti Onyoni. Well, he knows the stadium very well. Plays his club football here for Simba. Jonathan Nahimana makes himself look large. Onyoni. Oh, yes. As cool as you like. No, you could have been forgiven for blasting the penalty. Short run up. Goalkeeper goes the wrong way. 1-0, Tanzania. Well, it's not Berahino, which I thought it might be. Gael Duhayen Davii. And he's missed it. Good stop by Kaseja. Tanzania's bench are on their feet. Agonizing for this man. Kaseja read it well. And it was on target. He placed it. Substitute Mao for Tanzania. Oh yes, drilled it into the corner. Goalkeeper guessed correctly. Side approach. Very short run up again. 3-4 steps. Tanzania in the driver's seat. as a place in that World Cup second qualifying round beckons. 2-0. Berahino needs to lead by example. His nation needs him and this spot kick to stay alive. And he's missed it. Wide of the target. 2-0. What a calamity. That's agonizing. Certainly tried to place it, and I think he scuffed it as well. Gadiel Kamagi. For 3-0. Tanzania have 1 foot in the second qualifying round. Still as a statue is Kamagi. Left-footed. Oh yes! Just coming in off the roof of the net. 3-0. Well, the mathematics is simple now. If Burundi don't convert the next penalty kick, Tanzania go through to the second round. It's as simple as that. Biggie Ramana. A nation's hopes rest on his shoulders. And he's blundered! And that's it! Tanzania are through to the second round of Africa World Cup qualifying. Ecstasy for them. Agony for Burundi. Well, I said before, that penalty shootout last month in the African Nations Championship must have stood them in great stead. That's good sportsmanship by the Tanzania